What's up, B Nation? Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all know what to do. Like the live, share it. Hope y'all had a great day. Y'all come on in. We gotta talk about it. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Y'all tell a friend. Yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure when y'all watching the videos, y'all looking at these commercials. Come on in, y'all. What's up? What's up, Creation? What's up, Tia? What's up, Jillian? What's up? What is this? Is it Ethrina? Ethrina? Hey, Sandra. Hey, Nigel. Hey, Coy. Coy, listen, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Y'all come on in. Y'all know what to do. Hello, beautiful B Nation. Hey, Wit. Y'all come on in. Y'all know. Y'all know what we gonna talk about. I said, baby, listen. Alicia ain't playing. What's up, BB? So yeah, it's on one is on the you can do the mobile BB, or you can just like if you're on the desktop, you can look at that on the desktop. Y'all come on in, come on in, y'all come on in. Don't forget to give the thumbs up. Invite folks. Let them know we all over here in B Nation. Y'all listen. Kim tearing it up. That's what I'm talking about. You listen, she ain't no joke. Listen, everything Kim said. First of all, I didn't know that he was trying to rush her to get married. That he was, come on, let's get married. Come on, let's get married. Now, isn't that something? And we're gonna talk about that. Esmina, what you say? You had to drop my lesson plans to get over here. So listen. So let me tell you. Listen. Listen. I, he might can fool somebody, but I told y'all a 67-year-old does not have pure motives marrying a 28-year-old child. And based on what Kim said, he was rushing the process. And the reason why he was rushing the process, y'all, is because he didn't want Kim to really find out who he really, and who he really was. Because if she did that, she would say no. Now, y'all, I'm telling you what I'm talking about because the exact same thing happened to me with somebody that I was talking to. Exactly, creation. Listen. When I listened, I said, God dog it. I said, I knew it. Same thing happened to me when I was living in Illinois. I was talking to this guy. Y'all, he just want to bum rush me about, let's get it, just, well, we need to, get married and wait. Well, why? Do we need to hurry up and get married? I said, I'm not interested. I said, well, I want to just get to know you. And I said, and to do that, I don't really want you to buy me any gifts. Because see, y'all, let me tell you, I know the game, y'all. Y'all, so I told him, don't buy me any gifts. I just want to get to know you. I want to talk about no clothes and shoes and things like that. I just want to get to know you. So even after I said that to him, he still bought me something. He was trying to love bomb me. Yeah, y'all. I could see right through it. He was trying to love bomb me. And the reason why he was trying to love bomb me because he didn't want me, he didn't want to show his true self. and who exactly I was going to be in relationship with. And that is the exact same thing that Mackie did to Kim. He was trying, listen, he was trying to rush the marriage, so she could not find anything out about him. And that's why he went to Jamaica. He talking about the women here in America is too stuck up. Lies, lies. Well, maybe some of it, a little bit. Okay, let me just not. Okay, let me give him a little bit of credit. Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, some of us a little off. Okay, so that's probably about right. Okay, some, they don't want to go to cheesecake factory. Well, then take yourself to eat. Okay, so he might be right just a little bit about that. Okay, but guess what? That's not totally accurate because he could have found somebody here in the U.S. right that was not high maintenance, but he intentionally went to Jamaica. What's up? Welcome. He intentionally went to Jamaica. Y'all, share it aloud. This is good. This is good. Share it aloud. Y'all, listen. He intentionally went to Jamaica to find a wife. That's what he said. And then when he found Kim, he tried to bum rush the process. And all of that was because he did not want Kim to find out who he really was. And listen to Kim, I said it to y'all that Kim, he absolutely creation, he had a plan. I knew it from the beginning. He was not, his motive from the beginning was not pure. Absolutely, it was not pure, which I already knew without her telling the story. Because so I was telling the guy, don't buy me anything. So y'all, he bought me things again. I said, if you buy me something again, I'm gonna be done. Because I knew he was hiding behind things. I knew he was hiding behind money and that kind of stuff. And he didn't really want me to see the real person. But Kim, 28 years old, don't fully understand that you gotta dig. She thought all that stuff was cute. That calling it every second, holding hand every second, and then when he got her, he didn't want to hold hands. Y'all, it's typical. Exactly, exactly, VV. 100%, Jillian. But I told you, she thought all that was cute. She thought all that, oh, can't go and what I think she said one time he didn't hear from her for 2 hours or something like that, and he crying. No, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing when he went after Kim, and Kim is absolutely 100% correct. He was recruiting her. He's very immature. He was recruiting her. And then come to find out, the sister's sending all the money to Kim for the wedding. Oh, no doubt about it. Listen. I could see it from the big. Listen, ain't nobody almost 7 decades, y'all. It's just called common sense. Even if you don't even have no critical thinking skills, ain't no man that's almost 70 years old. He was 67. He was almost 70 years old, want to marry a child unless he has some type of motive. But Kim not fully understanding that. But I'm gonna tell you what I thought was strange when Kim said, "Y'all, whew, I gotta do this right here. Y'all, I gotta do this. What's up, Natalie? Listen. This guy, he knew y'all. Boo is just Boo is just trifling. That's exactly right, Vivi. That's probably what it is. But this is the thing. What I thought was strange when Kim said this. Kim said nobody had any red flags around her, and nobody said to her, "No, this is not a good idea." Y'all, whoo! Listen to. Somebody should have said something. Ain't no way no 67-year-old man ain't got have no pure motives marrying no 28-year-old. Somebody should have said something. And he wanted somebody from Jamaica because the person from Jamaica can't dig in his past here in the U.S. Kim said, brother, mother, nobody, didn't say anything. Stepfather, y'all. Ooh, I'm just trying to tell y'all. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you are single on here, I'm talking to the single people. I need the married people to amen me on this one. If you are single on here, this is what I'm gonna need you to do. One, I'm gonna need y'all to go to counseling. He don't want to go to counseling, red flag. He can even choose the counselor, but you need to let somebody help you vet. You need to, if it's not a pastor, it needs to be a male friend of the family. If it's not a brother or a father, if it's not somebody needs to vet the person you claim you love. Somebody needs to vet the person you claim you love. That you, especially with that type of age gap relationship. But in general, they should do it. But it's most definitely with that type of age gap. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, something would have went off in me. I can tell you that right now. I can listen. A check would have been in my spirit. Absolutely. But I didn't realize that he was rushing it. Exactly. A- um, absolutely, Cher. Absolutely, 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 absolutely. No, listen, y'all. At 28 years old, listen. I got married at 35 and I didn't have no nothing. So I can imagine somebody 28. Okay, I can imagine somebody 28. To the married folks that's in here, please tell the single people that just jumping in to get married is not something you just do off your top of your head. That this person needs to be vetted, and I'm not talking about it has to even be a y'all. I'm not against. Listen to me. I'm not against quick marriages. Now I'm not against that because I have seen God operate in that. I introduced one of my best friends to her husband. They met in January and got married in June. They've been together about between 8 and 10 years. So now I'm not talking about whether the time frame, because when God is in something, He's in it. And I knew I was clear in hearing the Holy Spirit that they would make a great couple. Now they still had to make the decision whether they were going to be together or not. But I was clear on what I heard the Holy Spirit. I didn't necessarily say the Holy Spirit was saying to me, well, that's her husband. But what I could hear the Holy Spirit saying to me that he would be a good fit for her. But they had to make the decision. So I'm not talking about because they got married. I'm talking about why did they get married that quick? Because Boo had his own impure motives. Exactly. That's exactly. I'm not saying that that can't happen, y'all, because it can. Because I need the single people. Hey, Ghanese. Listen, because I need the single people to be open, especially if you believe in God for a spouse. You need to let the Lord lead you to that. You don't go in it just blindly, but I don't want you to act like, oh, it ain't God because it happens within 6 months. Because that's not necessarily true. You just need to make sure that the person is vetted and that other people are around you. Because, baby, let me tell you, I can have a conversation with them one time and I can tell you, listen, this ain't a red flag, but it's a yellow one. You might want to dig some deep more into that. Why does this matter? Because blah, 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 blah. That's exactly right, creation. Because Kim said he was asking about her background, her education, pretty much what is that she was bringing to the table. Hey, St. Mary. Absolutely. I told y'all that Kim Kim said she thought everything was, she thought that stuff was cute. But now she can look back and see those things were a red flag. But of course a 28-year-old would think that. What's up, beautiful St. Mary? Of course she would think that. That's nothing that's nothing wrong that Kim did. She just didn't know to understand, okay, why is he rushing so to get married? And then at the reception, she began to see how negative he was. He started, complaining about this, complaining about that. And then all of a sudden, he don't want to hold hands no more. So you know what he did, y'all? He did everything. He love bombed it. Exactly what Kim said. He did everything he needed to do to get her. Because he know at that age, she can't really discern what's really happening, which y'all already knew. You 70, and then y'all, this I didn't bring this up last time, but y'all, he gonna say the rum ram. Well, you know how when Kim came over to America, I put her name on my insurance, so it's no different than her getting a house in her name. Are you dumb or are you stupid? Are you dumb or you stupid? No, it is a difference because of his motives. See, y'all, this wouldn't make a difference if he had pure motives. Because husband and wife can decide however they want to do whatever. But because his motive was not pure, that wasn't a good idea. That was part of his plan. And then Kim said, just like Rodney had already said, allegedly, said Mary, I had to get it in my head. I had to get it in my head. I had to get it in my head. Allegedly, like Rodney said, that house that he sold, he was trying to tell Kim that it was just a friend, but come to find out it was showing up somebody he was seeing. See, that man knew exactly what he was doing. He was calculating. He was on the calculator. Okay, if I do this, he put 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 9. I promise you, he knew exactly what he was doing. And so, listen, only thing Kim did was confirm what I already knew. Y'all, I could see the game. But when I found out that he rushed it, I said, bingo, that's it right there. She said, just a rushing the thing. He's like, well, and selling her this dream. You come on to America and you do this. And all the while, he got in the back of his mind, I'm going to get her because she's not even. I'm going to bring her to America. I'm going to have her put everything in her name and try to control her with the immigration status. That was his game. Hey, Lauren. Lauren, I don't know if I spoke to you or not. That was his game. to gain off of Alicia Kim. And what I'm saying to y'all, I'm not saying that that is wrong when it comes to husband and wife. What I am saying, his motive for getting Alicia Kim as a wife was not because he wanted to love and take care of her. He wanted to use her for his own personal gain. That's what I'm saying. Because when husband and wife that truly love each other wants to, hey Mona, wants to make, wants to make a decision about how they're going to do things, that's their business. And nobody should be getting involved in that. But with Mackie, that's different. Because he set out to recruit Kim and to take advantage of her and try to control her with the green card. He can't do that with an American woman. How you can control us? We already in America. Elizabeth, exactly. And hey, Elizabeth. Exactly. He lied to her and tried to make like that person that he was living in the house with was just a friend. And come to find out it was not. But Rodney told us that allegedly. Y'all, listen. Kim is just bringing it all together, but I can see it. She just confirming what I already knew. Sandra, what you say? And he has the nerve to accuse her of cheating on him. And Kim made that clear, that she has never cheated on Mackie while they were together. Her point is, once you give me them divorce papers, all bets are off. So cry me a river about it. That's the way she feels about it. And then he right here talking about people while he dingling his Peter Packer all around in the strip club. Yo, Big Daddy Boo, right there in the strip club, taking it off, like, taking it off. That's what he does. Then he right here talking about somebody ain't got no character. And I ain't judging nobody working at the strip club, because you don't know what people have to do. That's exactly right, creation. I mean, he'll be backing it up, backing it up, and they thought, let me get me some dollars out here. I hope I got some dollars. Let me see if I got some dollars. That's what he's doing. He ended up talking about somebody's mama. No, boo, we ain't doing that. He right here. Let me find me some dollars. He better hope I can't find me no. I found $1 in my purse, y'all. He no, 2. Oh, I got a few of them. Let me pull it up. He right here, y'all. Let me show you what he's doing. Let me show you what he was doing, y'all. Let me show you what he was doing. Backing it up, checking it off, pulling it up, and then the girl's doing like this here, throwing the money at him. And he up here talking about somebody ain't got no character. I don't think so, boo. You better go find something else to do. I mean, really. Really, that's what we're doing. I mean, listen, y'all share it live. Come on, y'all, share it. Baby, listen, I told y'all. Then, what y'all was trying to tell me yesterday, I saw Chris, watch Chris today, and Chris was saying how okay, I want to say this properly. So allegedly, I guess I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I think St. Mary was trying to tell me this on yesterday, and how either Mackie's son set his father on fire, and Chris was talking about that today. Chris say, unlike you, that's a tragedy. Well, why don't you come out and tell everybody about that instead of trying to tell everybody, instead of trying to talk about my sister? I mean, since y'all, since he know how to since he know how to bring down the money. I'm just saying. I mean, he got dollar bills and things. You know, I mean, I wonder what happened to that money. I mean, he could have used that money to put the Alicia Kim in an apartment. I mean, you bring her here and let her live with your sister. Man, if you don't go sit down somewhere, me too. I can imagine it. I wonder what age did he stop. But let me tell y'all, I'm gonna make an announcement right on here. If anybody watching and you don't want nobody to know you watching, and y'all know any of Mackie ex-wives, we know Kim. I'm talking about the three we don't know, and the baby mamas. If I wouldn't mind interview them, tell them B Way of Life TV wants to interview them if they don't mind. Tell them they don't have to put their face on the camera. They can have their camera off and we can talk like that. But I'm asking somebody who knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody to tell them that I want to interview them. Because somebody is willing to talk. Children, baby mamas, or ex-3 wives. I want to bring them on. Y'all share this. Anybody that know a cousin, y'all ain't got to put your face on the video. We can just talk with the video off and we just hear your voice. Because I guarantee you it's the same story. How much y'all want bet? I guarantee you it's similar. You know why? Because very few things happen in isolation. I guarantee you. What? Lord have mercy. I mean, my goodness. I'm just saying, anybody on here that know a cousin, friend, whatever, tell them to contact me by my email. So y'all, we can have a whole live on here. I will interview all three of them at the same time and the baby mamas and the kids. Anybody that y'all know, send this video. Coach B won't want to interview y'all. I'm sending out a call for them. Because see, now things about to start backfiring. So they have to do my email. It's y'all, let me tell you what the email is. It's B Way of Life. Y'all, let me look at that thing and see. I'll jack it up. I'm just telling you, I will jack it up for sure. Y'all, let me tell you what it is. So y'all make sure y'all tell them a cousin or whatever it is. I don't care. I'll put my email in my in the comment section. I'll pin it under this video. Yeah, listen, cousin. I don't care if it's a cousin. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a distant cousin. If anybody know, I want to tell them, B Nation, Coach B over here on B's Way of Life TV want to interview them. I'm gonna put my contact information. Once this video is done, I'm gonna pin it under this video. If hell has no fury video. Yeah, Roddy. I know Roddy did talk to one of them. And I think she's threatening to come out. Exactly, creation. But that's what I'm saying. But I think he's so. But it's like Kim saying, "What you mad about? Why are you upset with my mother? Because you were not even married to my mother. You're married to me. You were married to me." But did I not also say that he doesn't want Kim to start talking. I said, because when Kim start talking, all kind of stuff's gonna start coming out. He intentionally went to Jamaica to prey on somebody. It just happened to be Kim. Oh, ain't no doubt about it. Why? Let me tell y'all one thing. Y'all get involved with somebody. I'm gonna say this now. I'm not saying that sometimes parents don't go too far, but you don't get with somebody that want to come in between you and your family, that do not honor how you want to honor your family. I'm not saying put your family before them. I'm talking about someone that's that have the understanding and that's willing to honor how you feel about your family, and that they do not come in and try to split your family. Absolutely, Jillian. Be smart. Any guy come in your life and trying to convince you uh, to pull away from your family. Listen, even if he sees some things about them, that still doesn't mean you ought to cut your family off. Even if she sees some things about your family, that doesn't mean you ought to cut your family off because they got some revelation. They see a few things. All family got issues. That ain't nothing. We're not shocked because they will find anything to discredit her. That's why I said it's demonic. I mean, because my whole point is, why would you want to try to come in between her and her family? Why? Because you and your family not close? Because according to Kim, your sister was giving all, was the one that was paying for the wedding. And you talking about you buying somebody a jacket, and then your sister done sending money for the wedding. Now, which one is it? No, I knew when Kim started talking that Mackie was going to start regretting it, because I knew what she was going to come out and say. Everything Kim is saying now, I'm just not shocked. Mackie was strategic in how he did things. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is what I've been saying the entire time, and people want to get mad at us over here. Hey, WPHTV, they want to get mad at us over here when we were saying that Kim couldn't properly discern what she was walking into. I could see it, and she's saying that she's like, I was just, hey Nicole, I was just, I thought it was, that she took it as care. And that's exactly how they come off at first when they're trying to take advantage of you. Exactly, real. Exactly. Exactly. So listen. So I'm listen. That's why he was rushing it. He didn't want the real him to come out. But you cannot listen. You can't have it so long, y'all. You cannot hide for so long. No, I know that's probably what it was. Because the wife that Rodney spoke was talking to allegedly, she started talking about that. Even then, he was having a hard time. That's for sure. They will find any little thing to kind of destroy you. And I told y'all that when that 67-year-old man went after a 28-year-old woman, I told y'all his motive was not pure. Y'all listen. That man done been here 7 decades. Kim got to live life. It doesn't matter that he lift weights. It doesn't matter that he can do this. He's still a certain age. Kim just starting her life. I mean, she was just starting her life. She was not wise enough to know that this was a setup. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. But somebody around you need to know. Somebody antenna needs to go up. Exactly. Good. No, she didn't. She listen. She thought that stuff was cute. It came off like self-care. She's exactly right. It came across like protection and self-care. I just want to take care of you. I just want to love you. I just want to make sure you all right. So Kim didn't see anything wrong with him. She got to check in every 16 minutes. If he would have done that to somebody in America or somebody even mature, they would be like, I'm not about to call you every 2 seconds to check in about this now. I said I'm going to the grocery store and I'll be back. You think I'm going to call you when I get to the grocery store? I ain't calling you when I get to the grocery store. So Jillian, right. So Jillian, it was, it was, so Jillian, so he was, so they got engaged 3 days, planned the marriage, and that, when I tell you he knew exactly what he was doing, he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. Y'all share it live and like it. Come on, y'all. Like and share. But if there's anybody that know Mackie's family, cousin, I don't care who it is, I'm going to have my information pinned under this video once it's done. I need y'all to have them to email me and let me know who they are because I want to bring them on and interview them. And I will show them how to have an interview. 3 months after knowing him, he went to, okay, let me see. 3 months after knowing him, he went to Jamaica. 3 days after arriving in Jamaica, he got engaged to her. See? It's love. That's it, baby. That's what he did. Y'all, let me tell you, this is why I make it a rule. Y'all, this is my rule. As an older single person. They can't buy me no gifts. They can take me out to dinner. They can take me to movies and they can buy me flowers. But they can't buy me no gifts while in the dating stage. Keep your money in your pocket because who I want to know is you. And I don't want to be overshadowed by the fact that you bought me some Gucci bag, you bought me a Gucci bag, or you bought me some red bottoms, or you bought me this, or you bought me that. If they try it, I'll shut it down. Don't buy me nothing. That might be your love language. I'm not trying to stop your love language, but you're gonna have to wait and so you can use it. Because right now, I don't want anything to put a scale over our eyes and who we really are as people. So I don't allow people to buy me all these things in the dating stage. I just don't. Because men have a tendency to hide behind that stuff, y'all. Period. Well, listen to me. You cannot not have some, y'all single people, y'all need to get some folks around y'all that's going to say something, even if your parents don't say nothing. But somebody need to say, okay, well, who is this dude? Where did he come from? Everything happened so fast, exactly. And she didn't have enough time to think. 100%. I'm just telling you. Yeah, exactly. He knew she was naive. Why you think he chose her? I mean, he's trying to control everything. Call me if you walk to the bathroom. Call me when you come out the bathroom. Call me when you walk in the kitchen. Call me when you're on your way back from the kitchen. What kind of foolishness is that? But she thought it was cute. Saint Mary, I'm telling you, it's almost like let me tell you, it is demonic. It's no longer, oh, they just no. They are operating in the demonic on a whole nother level. Of course you do. Oh, he just want to know where I am. He want to know that I walk to the bathroom and walk back. Oh, they just, oh, that is so, oh, that's what you do in your 20s. You don't know nothing. I told y'all just 10 years. If you take a decade off of that, she was only 18. She doesn't know. Exactly, creation. Well, listen, Wit, they knew their brother wasn't a good catch. They knew that. But that's what he wanted. He gonna divorce and then mad because she moved on. Didn't want her to have the channel, but now trying to get the channel, going through the divorce. Come on, y'all, like the live and share it. And any cousin of Mackie McCoy, please have them to come on over here. After Claudette, absolutely. We know she's not perfect, but she wasn't a recruiter. I can tell you that. And this situation right here with her and Mackie, this is on Mackie. Because let me tell you one thing: everybody can be a better spouse. Hey, hello, Locke. Everyone can be a better spouse. People that are still married, everybody can be a better spouse. But that doesn't mean you get to handle me any kind of way because we can all do better. Mackie planned this. He knew what he was doing. That's why he rushed the marriage. He did not want Kim to find out how dysfunctional he really is. Bottom line, they didn't listen to me, y'all. It was the same thing with the guy in Illinois. You ain't about to bum rush me. And you're not about to love bomb me by buy me no designer stuff. Baby, I'll put your stuff in a bag and you can take it back. Because I'm not interested in no designer stuff. I'm interested in knowing who the person I'm gonna live with. Exactly. I totally agree, Jillian. Absolutely, Nelly. That's exactly what I said. Absolutely. They knew. Anybody who's been married 3 times and got 6 baby mamas, something is wrong with them. That's not listen. I'm not trying to be mean. What I'm saying that something is wrong with them. They lack relationship skill sets. They should not be in a relationship. Y'all listen to me. Mackie had no business getting married again. He had no bit. Yes, he's an adult. He can make his own decision. But Mackie had no business getting married again. That should have never happened. Because nothing has clicked with him. Okay, three ex-wives and 6 baby mamas. Yeah, I'm still good. That's Mackie. You can't see something wrong with that? That's a problem. He cannot even comprehend. He can't even look at his own past. 3 ex-wives and 6 baby mamas, allegedly. Let me think. I think something might be wrong with me, and I might need to go get some counseling. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so glad he divorced her. Ooh, baby, she may not have wanted that, but she better go and give a high five for that one, because she would have been in a mess if she didn't get out of that. Correct. Of course, listen. He wanted to use Kim. That had nothing to do with love. That had to do with his own personal motives and why he went after Kim like that. That's what. But she better give him a high five for divorcing her. That's not something she wanted to be stuck with. Yeah, yeah, but no, they some St. Mary. What they want, they allow Mackie to say whatever they want to say, but they don't want Kim to say anything. Honey, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. For Jillian, for months I couldn't go home and be right because your mama know. Well, Cherry. Of course they was gonna find it. I mean, Alicia Kim should have known that they were gonna find. I knew they were gonna find it. The bottom line is that he knew what he was doing, and Kim is telling it all, and she should. And I agree with Kim. Her remaining silence, remaining silent, is not going to help the situation because it's demonic. So if she wants to set the record straight, she should. Listen, what you say. Exactly. No, you do. Listen, in this situation, I'm gonna agree with her that she needs to come out and tell her side because this attack is demonic, and I wouldn't allow them to tell my story. They may not like my story. They may say, well, whatever, whatever, or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I would tell it all. But I knew it was going to happen. Listen to me. Let me tell you. I knew it was gonna happen. I was just waiting on it. I didn't know when she was gonna do it, but I knew she was gonna come out and say, you know what, I'm ready to tell all. She's fed up with it, and everybody want her to take the high road. She is. That's why she's telling it. That's why she's telling it. So I think it's beautiful that she's telling her story. It doesn't surprise me about the stuff that she's saying because I already knew it, right? Like I kind of I knew that Boo motives were that he married Kim for his own selfish gain, and not nearly because of the age difference, but the age difference played a part in it because I don't know what a 70-year-old have in common with a 28-year-old. And I'm talking about on life's journey. Like like on the life journey. I mean, Kim 28. I mean, Kim ain't even. I mean, Kim don't even know nothing about menopause or nothing. I mean, she's just starting her life. She's just trying to figure out who she really is. Mackie on his way to see Jesus. Well, whoever he gonna see, I don't know who he gonna see. We pray he get himself together and repent so he can see the Lord. Kim Young, just starting out. She don't know what signs to look for. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all need mentors. Y'all need people to be around. Let me tell you, that's not a thing. I told y'all I was gonna bring my mentor on. I'm gonna do a live with her. I'm gonna bring her on and I'm gonna do a live with her. It is important. It is important for you to have somebody in your life that even if your parents can't call it out, somebody in your life, listen, you're grown, you're an adult, and I don't run my mentee's life. I'll say to her, this is what I believe is happening. This is what the scripture says. It's between you and God. You need to make the final decision. I don't get in her business like that. But when there's a check in my spirit about something, I'll say, hey, now listen, something blah 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 blah. But you take that before God in prayer. But somebody need to be around you to say something ain't right. And a 67-year-old should be marrying a 28-year-old. Now I'm just telling y'all, that's too much of a gap. And especially somebody like Mackie. Because Mackie was 67, but Mackie is technically an 18-year-old. Correct. Y'all saw that girl on the news that was mentally unstable, having a whole conversation about Rihanna, the celebrity, and then she goes shoots up the girl house. See that this is what Run Ram and all them don't fully understand. People are deranged, and people can take that stuff what they're saying so seriously and try to go hurt Kim. She in there talking about Rihanna want to be in my business. Girl, Rihanna don't even know you. Then she goes and take a gun and shoot up the house. It hit the fence and I think the bus, and then the kids was in the house and her man, because something in her mind told her that. And Run Ram them with all this negativity and all this lying and carrying on, gonna fool around somebody with mental health issues, get a hold of this stuff, and gonna start hating that girl and try to hurt her. And that's why that's why I always tell y'all, yeah, we do commentary, but we need to be keeping them lifted in prayer. See, that's what I'm saying. Why? Why are you marrying somebody 40 years older than you, 41 years older? Why are you doing it? Yes, he is. I'm just saying. I said this thing is getting this is. But I'm telling you, I'm glad Kim is coming out, and I'm glad she's coming out on another channel because see, you know what I love about it? Kim, that channel will probably be monetized here, probably at least by the end of this month for sure, or before. That's what they're jealous about. That they see the channel them pop up and started growing. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to. It's ridiculous. But honey, listen. I can't wait to hear more because I kind of already know where it's going. He painted a picture for her just to get her. He came up like he had money. You tell me why would Mackie bring that girl from Jamaica and to live with his sister, and then got nerve to tell us that Kim and the sister got into it? That's your fault because you had no business having your wife there. You should have taken. I don't care if you. I don't care if Mac and Kim would have gotten a 1 bedroom. That would have been better than staying with the sister. I totally agree. Original, I totally agree. I totally agree. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, of course she was in love. I mean, he's ridiculous. So y'all, before I end this live, I'm gonna put this call out here again. Once this live ends, I'm gonna put my email and stuff down. I'm gonna pin it. And anybody that know Mackie McCoy, cousins, family, I don't know who, but children, whoever, let them know that I would like to interview them concerning Mackie. Any of the X3 wives, we know Kim. Or the baby mamas, don't listen. What is that he gonna do? I mean, don't be afraid of him. We're in America, free speech. Y'all don't forget to like the live and share it to those that that missed it. So I'm gonna put that information down there, y'all. For hopefully a cousin, an extended cousin. I don't care who it is. Somebody that can give us some little bit more insight because he didn't tell Kim all the truth. And guess what? And Kim still don't know everything. Exactly. And then he claimed it was two, and then why is it three? And what I'm saying, they could have done the 1 bedroom would have been better. Then you got another talking about she sit there fussing with my sister in the house. You shouldn't have put her in that position. Just because she in the sister house, she can't let y'all run all over her. Exactly, real not. Exactly. Exactly. Somebody will come if the son was willing to DM Kim. Somebody will come. Somebody gonna be brave enough. Just give it some time. Well, right, and he was looking for Kim ambition. Y'all, Mackie used Kim for his own personal gain, and when he couldn't control her, Because now remember, remember Mackie said Kim told him he was saying something. She said, "Well, then get out then." He was saying something about step. You got one foot in, something like that. And Kim said, "Go ahead and put both feet out." Like, see, he thought he could control that young girl, but he couldn't control her. So what he tried to do was divorce her and call himself, "Now you take this. Now no, now Maggie, you take this." Exactly, Vivi. It was 3 years. He said it was going. He told it they would stay there for two, then they'll get their own place. But then it ended up being 3 years allegedly. That's what I think. That's exactly what Kim said. He didn't have a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out. That's for sure. No, he wanted to use Kim. He, man, let me tell you one thing. He wasn't. Come on, I ain't never loved nobody like that, baby. That's not how you treat people that you love. People, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me say something to y'all. Y'all get into relationships and treat people bad. Let me explain to you. That's not love. You're confused about what love is. I'm not saying you're not gonna have some bad days. I'm not saying that you may not get smart with each other every now and then. But if you consistently mistreating each other, something is wrong. Do you understand me? You can't keep going like that, like it's normal. Something is wrong. And what you do, you don't sit there and wallow in that. You go get help. Don't let being familiar with each other and content with each other keep you in a place to where you just disrespect one another. I'm talking to y'all married people too. You just disrespect one another. You get used to it. That's a problem. Listen, when I was married, I remember sitting down and said, Lord, I am irritated every day. This can't be. This is not normal. I had enough sense to know that this wasn't normal. I said, I'm just irritated every day. I took my behind and went to go get some counseling. Because that's not normal. Yeah, the problem was that he couldn't control her. And because he could not control her, then he moves out and well, then you go ahead and you pay the bills on your own. No problem. I bet you God provided, didn't he? Not only did God provide it, she also packed her bags and she moved. Bye bye. And he can keep the oil, toilet paper, and whatever else he want to keep in the frame of the bed or that whatever. And he took the car. That's okay. She got on the bus. She wasn't too proud to get on the bus, and then she was able to get her own car. And he mad because none of that stuff worked. He wanted her to fall flat on her face, and because it did not happen, he's highly upset. And then he got nervous. He trying to come off y'all like he trying to help her, like he's trying to protect the big up crew. Tell me she deceiving y'all. How she deceiving us? We watching Kim on the video. He had like we had some. He had like Kim is in our lives and we see her every day, baby. We watch Kim on the video. Okay, what are you talking about? He of course he wanted a young girl to use. Yeah, and the ironing board. Man, anybody got time for his foolishness? Y'all, I'm just saying, he was mad because he couldn't control her. And Kim wasn't tolerating it. Kim told him to leave. Okay, bye. And I know Kim got more strength when she moved, especially when she got to that apartment. Kim said he just picked up and left everything there. Okay, so but I will not be falling. I can tell you that. So y'all, we're gonna look at top of the thing shows him carrying the bed frame, his only possession. Lisa, yes, he is. No, and y'all got to also understand part of his ego is hurt. He older. I mean, it's almost like this toilet paper right here. I mean, you got to slap it and beat it and slap it and beat it to get uh, for it to get up and things. You know, definitely. And then it still won't, still won't come up that she go get married to that young man. Of course, he you know, his feelings hurt a little bit. I understand it. Right, because that's what I'm saying. The reason why, because you had to slap it around. But see, that's what I'm saying, y'all. What I'm saying is, y'all, that Mackie knew that when he married that young girl. Does he not understand that that young girl want to have sex a lot at a 28-year-old? He knew he couldn't. He knew he had to slap that thing around and beat it up and all this kind of thing to get. This is what I'm saying to y'all. He is selfish. I'm just saying he's selfish. He knew that was gonna be a problem. And I know you listen, what I'm saying is I know he could have said that to Kim, but Kim not understanding what that really means. Exactly, real not exactly. Only thing, y'all, listen. Erection, erection, y'all, how you say it, erectional dysfunction is very common. Okay, it's very common. So this is not us being mean. It's just common, right? When it comes to men as they get older. And so my whole point is that's a young girl. She want to be flip, flap, turn around. Not what he not gonna be able to do all of that. Is what I'm saying. Only thing I'm that's the only thing I'm saying. Only thing I'm saying that he even if she didn't fully understand, he had been here 7 decades. He knew his thing was not working properly, and that's a young girl that girl want to have relations consistently. No wonder the girl got pregnant. No, no wonder the girl got pregnant. Shoot, it was good to her. Can you imagine? Yet erectile dysfunction. Can you imagine starving like that, and then you finally got somebody young? Come on now, I'm just saying. I'm talking about what Mackie knew. Mackie should have known better. A young girl don't. A young girl wants to be sexually active. That's all I'm saying. Okay, y'all. Let me go. Y'all listen, y'all. I have a bad cold today. I done took some tea. I had some tea and stuff, and so my nose getting I can tell I'm getting a little agitated again. So y'all, I'm gonna keep looking around. I'm gonna put my information down so we can get some interviews over here from somebody. I'm telling you, we need to have y'all get y'all some mentors in y'all life that's gonna help you make a decision. You single people, don't be making that decision by yourself. To see you emotionally connected, you can't see it that often. All right, y'all. It is 8:42 p.m. Eastern time here in the U.S. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate. Hey, Scoop. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Make sure those who listen to the replay, make sure y'all look at the commercials. Y'all don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'm gonna have that information pinned. So if somebody knows anybody that knows Mackie family, y'all tell them to email me. All right, y'all have a good evening, and I will see you guys on. Y'all remember Saturday we have 8 a.m. Praying for your spouse, and then Sunday if you want to join the book club with Creation and I, if that's going to be Sunday at 3:30. We're reading pages 11 through 12. I mean 11 through 20, and that's chapter 1. So y'all come on. You have to be a member to be a part of the book club. I think the cost is like lowest $2.99. So y'all make it happen. All right. I love y'all. Have a good night, and I will see you guys this upcoming Saturday. Or I might come back on if I get some more information. All right, y'all. Bye.